Hi everyone, how are you doing? So this is just a quick training on energy alignment and why everything is energy and we must not deny it or dramatize it. And if this resonates with you, then I would love for you to join me next week on the free 3-day training, which is all about energy alignment, even to get back in touch with our most authentic selves. So I've popped the link in this video, and I just wanted to talk to you about not denying and not dramatizing that everything is energy. And I've been in both of these myself, both of these states of denial and dramatization. So I've been in the denial, it'll be fine, I can do everything that everyone else is doing, I'll push myself to do that thing, almost that like unkind voice in your head that's going, come on, stop being a wimp, let's do this, come on, like everyone else can do this thing, why can't I do it? So there'd be the denial part that would come in, and almost the denial of who I was and the denial of my authentic self. And then I would have the dramatization side would come in, which would be the complete opposite side of the scale, the complete opposite polarity, which would be, oh my gosh, everything is energy. Why am I getting so drained? Why is it I can't do certain things, or I go to certain places and then my energy is wiped out, my energy is ruined for the day. So I'd go into either this denial or this dramatization of either, everything's fine, I'll just carry on and push on through, versus the dramatization of, oh my gosh, why do I feel so drained? I can't believe it. And almost like with the dramatization, you can quite easily go into victim mode as well. Why me? Why are they taking my energy? I need to hide, I need to rest, I need more recharge time. And I remember saying this, oh my gosh, why can't I go to the supermarket and then come home and, hi Paul, come home and do my work? Why can't I do that? So we don't need to go into these two sides of the coin. We don't need to go into denial, and we don't need to go into dramatization. We can meet ourselves somewhere in the middle. We can balance out these polarities, and this is where a few things come in. So firstly, boundaries is a really big one. So if you've got your boundaries in place, and you're listening to your body about what is a no, what is a yes for you and your body, and knowing what your no is, your no's, that's the name of my nephew, Noah, knowing what your no's and your yeses are, and setting a boundary around that. So if there are things that are a no for you, setting a boundary around that, or if there are things that are a yes, then doing it in a way that feels good for you and is lit up for you, and listening to your body. So just taking the time to slow down. I do this daily in my meditation. Just tune into your body, see how it's feeling, ask what it is that it needs. So I'll sometimes do this in meditation, just scan through my body. Okay, what is it that you need? My neck's a bit sore today. Okay, I'm feeling that. What is it that you need? And you can almost talk to the parts of your body, or your energy centers, or your chakras in your body, and just ask what it is that they need. Okay, so just slowing down, listening to your body, is the best way. And then of course, lastly, which we're gonna go into this in detail, I'm going to show you how you can do this, is to clear your energy. So there is no drama. Yes, you're highly sensitive, yes, you're empathic, and you're picking up on the energy of those around you, and that's okay. We don't need to have drama around that, okay? And this is one of the things I've learned as well, is because in the denial phase, I'd be oh my gosh, I'm trying everything, I'm protected, it's, it's fine, I can protect my energy, I'm wearing crystals. But the reality was that I'm really highly sensitive. I'm 26 out of 27 on the HSP scale, and I'm going to pick energy up. So let's not deny that fact. Let's not push on through. But let's just clear that energy out. So it's simple as that. So I walked into town on Saturday, and the old me would have been oh my God, we're going into town. oh my gosh, like the afternoon's ruined, the weekend's ruined, I can't do anything else because my energy will be gone and I'll be overwhelmed and I'll be drained. Or I would have been like, come on, don't be silly anymore. Like, this is over now. Like, you've dealt with all that anxiety, you've dealt with that in the past. Let's just go to town. And I'd be really horrible to myself and push myself through it. But now I can go. I needed to go and buy my nephew some birthday presents. So I went into town with no drama. I cleared my energy on the way home, so it helps that I now live by the sea. So I stopped by the sea, and I asked the sea to help me and like connected in with the sea energy, and I used my energy clearing techniques that I use with clients, which have been incredible. One of my clients said the other day that he cleared his energy. Every time he uses my energy clearing meditation, he gets a new client come in. And this is something we must not deny as well, is that when we're walking around carrying everyone else's energy as HSP, it does block us from receiving, okay, because it's not our energy and we're carrying. So if you imagine like you're carrying a load of bags, someone can't give you a new bag of some lovely things if you're carrying all these bags and carrying all these burdens. So this is what energy can do to us. So until we place those bags down, we can't receive that lovely bag because we haven't got anywhere to carry it, okay? That's what's happening to our energy, okay? So clearing it out. So I use the energy clearing techniques on myself that I use with my clients and in my energy clearing meditation. And we're going to be going into this in the Authentically You live event as well. So the things I've said so far, so not dramatizing it, not denying it, being your authentic self, accepting who you are, setting boundaries, clearing the energy out, super, super, super important. Let's not deny it. It's gonna happen because that's what we're here to do. That's your mission. That's what you're here to do. A lot of us are here to transmute, to take in energy and to send out light. Okay, so accepting it. And then lastly, which has been a massive thing for me the last few days, so my divorce went through and I signed the house and everything over last week. I had a huge meltdown at the solicitors. I allowed the emotions to come up and through. I did shadow work, I cut cords, I did the last sort of energetic things that I needed to do around it once it was all completed. I took some time out, I took some time off work, and then I went back into the neuroscientific things that I know that works, the activities that I talk about on my TEDx, and brought those back in. So I'm going to talk about this on Authentically You Live, my trees model. I did all of the activities from my trees model. I was clearing energy daily. I was doing the shadow work. I don't know when I say clear energy, I kind of want to click to like clear the energy. I was doing the shadow work as well. And then I had some massive shifts. So was it yesterday it started to happen, or was it Saturday? I can't remember. Friday or Saturday, I think. I woke up and I'd had some shifts in the night. I'd cleared some energy in my dream. I was doing this weird kind of like lucid dream clearing thing. And I'd had these shifts, it had dropped in, and then suddenly I've had a flood of people join the Authentically You Live event, and I've had opportunities left, right and centre just coming in, like random things coming in, receiving random gifts, people giving me random discounts, so that's how I know my energy is back into alignment, because then we become like really magnetic, because of course our energy is clear. Like that analogy of holding the bags, like we can't be given another bag if our arms are full of the burdens of everyone else's energy and the energy of the places that we go to. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, and if this resonates, then I would love for you to join me over on the Authentically You Live event, which is going to be all about blending this scientific and spiritual approaches. So as I'm sure you know, and if you've watched my TEDx, my background is all about positive psychology and mindfulness. I come from a very neuroscientific, brain-based background. I then had my spiritual awakening and was flawed, and that kind of led me to energy work as well. So it's kind of all one and the same, but we need to get those grounded roots in science very firmly in the ground with our daily habits. The amount of people that I have spoken to that are doing things like energy work or working on clients' energy with things like Reiki, but they're not meditating, they're not doing the daily grounded practices, and they are so important. Okay, so in Authentically You Live, we're going to be looking at both these sides of it: the energy, the neuroscientific approaches, which are proven. So Sean Acor, who's my favourite researcher in the world, whose research I replicated in my TEDx, he even found that these principles had a 26% increase in sales in businesses, and it's because of the people in the business. Their brains were functioning more effectively, and they were looking for the goods, they were attracting more abundance, and they were just able to be more productive as well. So we're going to combine this. We're going to do a deep level of energy clearing in the session as well, which I know was super popular in the free retreat I ran last year. We had some like weird things happening, people's cars passing the MOT and they didn't think we were going to pass, clients coming in out of nowhere, money gifts coming in out of nowhere. And then what I also want to do for you as well, so this is kind of like another up level that I've had, as well as doing my mediumship training and understanding energy on that different level, on that quantum level, and how everything is energy. So let's not deny that. And I'm going to be doing an intuitive reading for those that join me live on that third day, where we're going to be doing intuitive readings on what is holding you back from being your authentic self. So we'll tap into the quantum realm to do the reading, to get the download, to get the insight and information. And then again, this is where we want to combine the spirituality and science, because we're going to bring in coaching techniques and grounded actions on those things. Because again, this is what I see is missing, is we've got all of these incredible spiritual tools out there, but they're not grounded, and they're not grounded in the into the human experience and the fact that we're all humans with brains, but also they're not grounded in terms of the action. And that's kind of where we can use, and I know there's some of you watching are coaches, that's where we can bring that coaching to life through, you know, the grounded actions, the empowerment, because I want to empower you to make your own decisions, because that's when you shift and grow, through coaching, not through being told what to do. So these 3 days are not about me telling you what to do. I'll give you the tools, but this is about empowering you to get there yourself. So the link is in comments. Any questions, just let me know. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and look at these beautiful trees that I've parked next to today to do this live, because I'm not in denial. Everything is energy. I'm on my way in the car today. There's a lot of energy around me, so I cleared my energy from what I've picked up from the roads, and there's so much stress on the roads. I've cleared my energy so that I could come on and do this live. I then have to go to an appointment, and then I will clear my energy again when I get home, and I will go to the sea or go to the woods and take responsibility for that. So I'm not bringing that energy home too. So any questions, just let me know, and sending you all lots of love. Bye for now.